Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Batra, and on this show of markets today, we are going to be focusing on the rupee that has now hit a historic low level. It is at a fresh lifetime low of 81.26. It touched intraday levels. Let's get to understand what this really means and what's the outlook on the rupee with a very special guest joining right in. Mr. Anuj Gupta joins in from IIFL Securities. He's the vice president there, and he's also the currency and commodity expert. Welcome, Anuj, and thank you so much for taking the time out. Well, Indian rupee has slipped past that 81 mark for the very first time against the US dollar today. It touched an all-time low of 81.26. Help us first and all our viewers to understand what exactly caused this sharp decline.
Hi, Sakshi, how are you? Recently, we have seen that Federal Bank has increased the interest by 0.75 basis. And after that, we have seen dollar index touch the 20 years high, 111. So that is impacted on all the major currency. Even if we check Indian rupee, it's trading on a lifetime high. And even if we check euro, that is also trading on a 20 years low level. And even if we check GB pound, that is also trading on 29 years low level. And even JPY trading on a more than 20 years low level. So all the major currency against the dollar are trading on a low level. After that, the Federal Bank giving a statement that they will increase interest rate by 2023 till 4.40%. So in their hawkish statement put pressure on all the major currency. Even India is also taking cues from that.
Right, absolutely. Anuj, also help us understand what is the outlook now that you have on the rupee going forward from here. We have seen this is the seventh out of the 8 last sessions when the currency has really dropped. In this period, we've seen rupee slipping over 2.5%. And so far in this year of 2022, already 8.5% has been depreciated. So this sharp decline after this, how much more downside can one really expect on the rupee?
Actually, there are so many reasons. However, we have seen that commodity prices are cooling off. Even we have seen the palm oil prices are on the year low level, and even crude oil prices also year low level. But on the another side, the increased interest rate put pressure on the currency mode. However, we have seen that our foreign reserve is also some on a lower level. However, the equity market on trading higher side, but still due to this, interest rate hike, we are seeing a correction in the Indian rupee, and it is trading on a 20 years low level. On the other side, as we have seen a good monsoon, and we have seen that government is spending a lot, Indian government, even tax collection is also on higher side. So we are not expecting that market will remain on a negative mode. We are expecting that after some time we will see recovery in Indian rupees. As if we talk about the crude oil prices, it is trading around $90 per barrel. That is a positive for Indian economy. But still, as liquidity concern in the market, and RBI also going to increase interest rate as we are expecting that RBI also increase interest rate. And even in the last 2 days, we have seen many state central banks have increased the interest rate. So in the same manner, we are expecting that RBI will increase interest rate and will little bit put pressure on the Indian currency. But in a longer term, we are not seeing any negativity in the Indian economy, as FII's inflow is increasing in last 1 month, which is a very positive for Indian economy.
Okay. Also wanted to understand from you, has there been intervention by the RBI to stem the losses from here on? What kind of efforts can the RBI do to really, stem the decline that we are seeing constantly on the rupee?
See, in last 6 months, we have seen RBI taking a very, good steps like increase the FPI limits, and even Indian bonds are listing on a global bond index. So both are the very good step by the Indian economy. And we are expecting that on the higher levels, RBI may sell dollar, because that is a point where RBI can take profitable cues from at this level, because RBI definitely, I think, looking towards the selling the dollar. So this is a time to sell dollar, because crude oil prices are on very lower rate. So even recently we have seen that in RBI has taken a cue that all the bills settled are Indian rupees. So RBI is taking many steps for healthier the economy, but still I think at this point of time, RBI may take a step to sell the dollars, and this will impact the positive on Indian rupee.
Right. Also, lastly, help me understand what are the factors that will impact the future course of the trajectory on the rupee going forward? What factors should investors keep in mind?
See, one factor is the definitely federal interest rate factors, and second one is the crude oil prices, and even our current account deficit, which is on a little bit higher side, that will also
Hmm.
impacted Indian rupee. But on a very current note, we are seeing that we are in a festival season, and we are expecting lots of spendings and lots of business output in this festival season. So that is also impacted on Indian rupee on a positive side. So the main factor is the central interest rates and the crude oil prices. These are the two major factors which are impacted on crude oil. And third one is the geopolitical tension, which are seeing that again
Right.
we have seen Russia and Ukraine political geopolitical issues again remain on the pages. So that will impact Indian rupee. So we have to look after the again the geopolitical tension, crude oil prices, and the federal bank policy.
Okay, and what are you advising all the investors to do at this point in time, those traders and investors who deal with the currency investments?
See, if we talk about the very short-term perspective, we are expecting that Indian rupee may test again 81 to 82 rupees because still federal bank instance is there. But if we talk about the longer-term perspective, we are expecting that it will not depreciate as much. So if people are on a longer term, means who are the importer kind of thing, who are importer, then there's a chance to sell dollar on higher levels, because that will impact and it will give profitable trades. But on a very shorter term, very short term perspective, we are expecting it may still more depreciate 1 to 82.
Okay, understood that. Well, thank you so much, Anuj, for being with us and sharing your perspective and the outlook on the rupee going forward. Great speaking with you. Thank you so much.